The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hello. Welcome to the real bagging, boarding, and chatting, your favorite comic book show. My favorite comic book show. The number one comic book show on a Tuesday at 10:09 a.m. Pacific time. What time is it GM time? Go.
6:09.
At 6:09. Number one, we are like a rocket. Fucking firing up there.
Also, you can add some different days and different times to that.
You could if you want. I don't know.
24/7, 365.
You can watch us all the time if you want. 3 in the morning, you go to Az's channel, go to Nerdrotic Live. Shit, you can put us both on at the same time. Try to watch the show with each eye and each ear and see if you can separate it. Sensory epidemic. I can't even say the word, but you know what I mean.
Sensory overload?
No, I've got 2 hours sleep. I'm not going to try to say it. I'm just going to not. It's when you can jerk off with your left hand and your right hand at the same time. Or draw.
Big cock. Ambidextrous?
Yes, that's it. Or somebody else, if that's your persuasion. We don't judge here. All are welcome.
Someone else's big cock.
Yeah. I mean, not my thing, but that's cool. I'm super straight.
Super duper whooper straight.
Whooper straight. Yeah. Holy shit.
Super duper in my poopery straight.
Fucking Doctor Who. So fucking Doctor Who is the reason I have 2 hours sleep, because I finished my Hawkeye review at like 4 in the afternoon yesterday, got it to Perry, went to the gym, watched fucking stupid show again, Survivors of the Flux, and then worked on my video, which was just supposed to be short and dumb, and it's still short and dumb, but it just took me till 4:30 in the morning to finish it. So now I have 2 videos in the can and no sleep, but I have a lot of cool comics to bag. But that show, fuck that show, because the more you think about it, the more you think about how much it fucks up, and I just keep thinking of something else every time. There's, depending on what you read, Doctor Who canon's Doctor Who canon, and as far as canon goes for any franchise, is your books, your comic books. Sure, they can be canon until somebody on the TV show decides it's not anymore, and then it's not. There's general rules, like with Doctor Who, there's 12 doctors. He's a Time Lord. He's from Gallifrey. William Hartnell's the first Doctor. You can play with a lot of shit in between that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that wasn't enough. They, because of intersectional feminism, because of identity politics, it was an ideological move. They decided to take the Doctor's very white past and de-white it by making the Doctor a little black girl abandoned at a portal, at a monument under a portal. Now, forgetting what kind of message that sends, like why is the black girl got to be abandoned and have no parents? And then she gets found by the fantastic woman of science, Tecteun,
who invented space travel and built her own spaceship. And
yeah, and then invented the Time Lords. Not Rassilon, not Omega. Invented the fucking Time Lords. Gave the Doctor everything she had, because I'll go with you. This Doctor is a she, and she's connected to Tecteun. It's not. It's
got nothing to do with the boys.
With the boys. And Division coordinated all events for this universe from outside space and time. Sounds just like the Time Agency, sounds just like King, sounds just like Marvel. By the way, that was their inspiration, was Marvel Endgame. So because Marvel introduced a multiverse, all the other places are introducing multiverses. And God, I'm hearing there's going to be one within Spider-Man, a multiverse within a multiverse. And it's all going to suck, because for those of us who have read comic books, multiverse storylines on the whole suck balls. They're fun for a little while. They're good for a little jaunt. But, when you start introducing all the other characters, it dilutes everything, kind of like where Marvel is now. So now there's thousands of doctors. Thousands of doctors. I've got all the audio.
Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands.
I spliced up the disastrous audio for my video. You'll hear it. It'll fucking enrage you if you haven't seen it. If you don't want to be enraged, I would recommend, if you haven't seen any of the Timeless Children and Doctor Who is still pure in your head, then keep it that way, please. I would say keep it that way. But holy shit, I didn't think I'd get this pissed again,
I've done a video. My video is just waiting for me to click it to go live. I refused to rewatch the episode, so I said, when I started to do it today, I was just like, I'm just gonna, apathy set in. I'm just gonna do it like this, and then I found myself getting really hot, and without trying to blow something which happens in the video, which I will, I got so hot I punched the desk, and I punched it so hard I knocked off the recording equipment, and I didn't realize, and I carried on ranting for another 10 minutes, and then I ended the video and I was like, oh. And I was like, did I not press start? And then I went into the folder and I saw two bits of footage. The one was 5 minutes of me starting the video and getting to that point. And then there was like a half a second footage of me going, and so I put that first 5 minutes in, then I put like a boop screen, and then I put the, and then I put another boop screen, and then I had to redo the end of the video. And I couldn't believe how hot I was getting. And I actually said, when I was like 3 minutes in or something to the video, I was like, oh, sorry, I can't believe how hot I'm getting again. And I just know it's it's an absolute swear fest, is this video. Just a swear fest. Like Claire's now, where I said, Claire's going to be a paradox, because how can she meet the Doctor without meeting the Weeping Angels, then get taken back into time, and then being back where she is and know the Doctor? The only way you can do that is if the Doctor brings her back to that point. But the problem is, Claire turns out to just be an Uber fucking service Weeping Angel. So the Doctor can't bring her back from the past to the present, because she would have then gone through the Weeping Angel business. So Claire would have known there's a Weeping Angel. So Claire's a fucking paradox.
Oh, how about when the universe got rebooted in Series 5? Did they reboot the Division too? I thought the Division's outside of it. Why would they? I mean, there's so many fucking problems, and they just come across. What about the Doctor's father, mother, grandfather? Didn't have a father now? Didn't have a grandfather?
Maul is, sorry, folks. Maul is poorly sick.
Yeah,
he's poorly sick. So he's off this week, I'm afraid, being poorly sick. So he's been sent to bed to get better.
No sick.
Well, of course, back when they rebooted the universe, none of this intersectional ideological shite was on the table. This is, of course, a very recent thing, which people are trying to push and try and pretend is something which has been here for a long, long time. This show is dead.
So
Dead.
I could be wrong, but I was under the impression that the Doctor had a full set of parents.
Well, like as I said on Sunday, so has everybody been fooled? Every Time Lord's been reprogrammed to believe what's going on with the Doctor, because you have to friends, family, all this kind of stuff, acquaintances, the bloody grocer from down the lane. They would have had to have fucking taken all the memories of everyone and reprogrammed all the fucking memories. So fucking dumb.
Or even worse, it's like Star Trek Discovery. They were just sworn to secrecy. So everybody knew except the Doctor, like the dog. The dog knows.
That's why the dog looks at you with eyes of shame.
And is it going to be like another War Doctor situation? Is that what Ruth is going to be? Like the Division Doctor?
I don't care.
So they're setting things up for a reverse Thanos snap to bring the universe back in some way, shape, or form. The Division's always going to be there. The Timeless Children plot line is always going to be there, and it's going to be about that mystery now.
Everyone is Daleks, Cybermen, Centaurans, everything, everyone and everything, the Master, everything. It's all an age. It's all just in the hands of the Division to play with.
Yep. The Time Lords aren't this godlike race. They're just another division of the division of the division of the division. It's so effing retardo. And you know what? There was people going, oh my God, this was such a good episode. The exposition was great. People actually said the exposition was great. It's in a video. It's in my video. And I listen, there's somebody.
Who said that?
Oh, my favorite one. It was on the Birmingham Live page where they mentioned. And then did you hear the lady going, oh my God, Chris Chibnall calls out colonialism. He's my king socialist. Doctor Who flux. And I'm like, he's worth 10 million pounds. It's very easy to be a socialist when you're worth 10 million pounds.
Calls out colonialism. I'm pretty sure Christopher Columbus is just like, oh no, got me.
Chris Chibnall. No, the underlying themes that were all part of the whole interaction between the Doctor and Tic-Taoyun was about cultural appropriation, anti-capitalism, anti-corporatism, well, not really anti-colonialism. And I even started to get, I'm like, maybe it was just my anger, but I started to get a vibe of an anti-interracial adoption thing. I'm like, are they going there with this? Because they went a lot of places in that conversation. It was very clumsy, but they were trying to hit a lot of themes with stealing the Doctor, basically. And then, okay, so how is Belle and Vinder going to be her parents if she's from the other universe, unless they run over to the other universe, drop her on the other side, and then she comes over to the other side? If they're not her parents, what's the fucking point of them? A love story so we can shippy dippy dippy whippy? Fuck shipping. I thought it was fine at first. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, like let the girls, have something. Game of Thrones, they can ship Tormund and Bran, but it's fucking ridiculous now. And now shit's made for shipping, shit's made for cosplay, shit's made for fucking fanfic. Nerds are awesome. Remember Hawkeye? Let's do a big, and I'm not kidding, it's a 10-minute scene. It's a 10-minute scene at the fucking Ren Fair, because our analysis and our data shows that nerds like nerd things. What's a nerd thing? LARPing and Ren Fairs? Okay. The nerds will get you know what nerds like? Seeing their superheroes kick the shit out of bad guys. That's what fucking nerds like. and not like bad guys that look like she could be a waitress at Denny's. I mean, bad guys. Okay. And yeah, Echo looks like she's a waitress at Denny's. I don't care what people say. She's kind of a boring character in the comic books, but they decided to take something that's drab and kind of uninteresting and make it really fucking uninteresting. Cool powers.
It's got a vagina, so it can't be uninteresting. It's got a vagina.
Girl, Bullseye and Daredevil. And all the guys are gonna go, she beat Daredevil because I read it in a comic.
Yeah, I read it in a Wikipedia. I read it in a Wikipedia last night.
Yeah. Yeah, she beat Daredevil. She cheated, and it was dumb then, and it's dumb now.
I don't even want to watch the next episode, dude. I just don't.
You have to.
I know I do. I said I'll have to finish it for you guys, but I don't.
If I have to. No, you don't have to. You can say no, and I would respect your decision. You know I would respect your decision. Oh, that I would never force Az to do.
I know.
People say
people like me suffering.
Oh yeah, I know. They get a good laugh. Hey, it does make people laugh. It does.
Makes me die inside.
Oh,
it's
people ask me how I could be so calm about it. I'm like, I didn't think I was being calm at all, but I don't have you know what? I'm just getting old. Okay. I used to be very spazzy. Ask if Doug is in the chat. If he speaks official Dougie J, he's a mod. He's also like my oldest friend. I'm a fucking spaz. I was such a spaz. Like when all of my friends were like, okay, which character from Hitchhiker are you? I was chosen as Eddie the shipboard computer. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going, guys? That was me. Okay. Oh shit.
Oh, hi.
Oh, I hit a key. You do that. I don't know how you do that.
The voice, darling, trained at RADA 96 to 99.
Excellent.
No, really. I just want to get take this is my rest. I have a Razer keyboard and it has like a separating rest so you can have it with or without. I just want to take this and smash it over people's faces. Just smash it all over the fucking faces of
Chibnall?
No, because he's a real person. The Doctor and Tectayun and
the fictional stupid character.
Yeah. I couldn't possibly smash it across the face of the real people because that would be enacting violence. So yeah,
and we wouldn't want to do that over. Just
no.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing. I start out my video with like it's perplexing. Like we shouldn't even be here in a normal fucking world. The Timeless Children would not have gotten made. People would have gone, no, this is ridiculous. And not only got made, it got doubled down on, and it's clearly not popular. Okay, that's the other thing is like even the people who are very sympathetic to Jodie hate this fucking storyline.
Well, you don't have to have destroyed the past to build a future. But so by destroying the past, you have made a concerted effort to say, fuck you to Verity Lambert and all the people back then. Fuck you with your vision. Fuck you with having 12 white males because the Doctor was just male. Fuck you for having all that. We're gonna do a Cowboy Bebop live action. We're gonna do a taking of a beloved franchise, a Star Wars and a Star Trek, and all this. We're gonna make it better. Our arrogance, our self-centeredness, our narcissism is gonna say we're gonna repair the mistakes of the past. Well, fuck off. No. Hartnell is the first Doctor. Bang. You retconning it 58 years later, 57 years later, that doesn't mean shit. You can do all this. You can try all the hardest. All it takes is one person to come in and go, no, gone.
Yep.
That's all it takes.
And here we are. Here we are. And the reason they doubled down is there were still people watching, right? So, got a hard challenge for everybody.
I'm gonna have to go and get some water. I've just realized I didn't film a water. BRB.
You have to stop buying Doctor Who in any way, shape, or form. Any way, shape, or form. I have thousands of pieces in my collection, like individual little pieces. I'm just not getting anything from the BBC anymore. I canceled a bunch of orders. This was a while back. But nobody here is like even watching it. I don't think. I don't think anybody's watching it, and I think a lot of you are just done. But that's the only way it changes. Now that has happened significantly, and one could argue that, hey, they're bringing back RTD, and until they pick the new Doctor, I'll say, you know what, you're right. You're right. We'll wait till they pick the new Doctor, and we'll see. My holding out of hope is 0.000000001%, but I will wait for you guys, for out of respect for RTD, because he's earned that respect, and we'll see. We'll see what they can do. It's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a damn miracle. But you know what? Whatever. I'll wait. In the meantime, I mean, is there anything going to be anything deader than the next special? Like, people will watch the next one for the regeneration, but that one in between, just a one shot, a what? A what? They're going to have to bring back like Rose or something. Oh shit, I forgot to share this on Twitter. Hang on. Here, I'm going to keep it simple, stupid. Well, baby, R.I.P. Doctor Who, and we'll just say MCU. We'll trigger some people. MCU. Isn't it weird that all the drama channels, the channels that rely on drama, can't get along? So strange. So weird. So strange. I laugh because it's fucking funny. There we go. I'm sharing it out on Facebook. So Doctor Who, this is worse. They made it worse. I thought they would double down, but I thought they would just say, yes, what the master said was true. I didn't think they would go in, oh, we're in charge of multiverses and everything, all the past, the time war, every random decision the Doctor made. Oh, running from the Time Lords is now running from the division. By the way, everything the Doctor is, Tecteun gave her, and she's dead. So, and I didn't even, it took me a minute to figure it out, but the way they're killing everybody is just like in fucking Endgame, but except it's shitty special effects, which are usually fucking charming in Doctor Who, but nothing about this is charming. And I lost track of cast members, and apparently Doctor Who did too, because they forgot all about Claire, which the entire 4th episode was centered around her, and nobody brought her up once. And Yaz is, oh, and everybody's like, oh my God, Yaz and her amazing Indiana Jones thing. I mean, I don't want to insult people, but this explains why we have some real big dipshits in office right now. If somebody actually thinks Az acted like Indiana Jones because they put a title card of 1904 before her and she held a rope, if that's all it takes for you to associate somebody to Indiana Jones, then Tales of the Gold Monkey, you're going to think it's a whole different Indiana Jones adventure. Holy shit. It's just people are gullible. They are. They fucking are. Thankfully, at least with Doctor Who, it's not many. Unfortunately, with politics, it's a fucking lot. But dude, they made it worse. Everything is meaningless now. Absolutely fucking meaningless. This is the same conversation we had for Marvel. And before anybody says it, there's been yes, there's multiverses in Doctor Who. You know why they went there rarely? There's been an alternate Doctor. Okay. And you know why they go there rarely? Because it's fine when it's just when we pluck in there. When you make it the fabric of your story, it dilutes everything. There's a reason in comics. It's okay. I've seen this a lot in comics. Age of Apocalypse, like Crisis, all the shit. You know what happens afterwards? Unless you do something like DC, like to clean up the mess, it makes a bigger mess all the time. Because inevitably there's some character that somebody wants to pull through, and now there's 3 Spider-Man. There's Spider-Gwen, which is stupid. There's Miles Morales. There's Spider. I mean, it's like now there's 5 Spider-Man. Spider-Man used to be so unique, he wouldn't even be on a team.
Now he's everywhere and everyone. He's a pig.
Yeah.
He's a spider pig.
Peter Porker.
Peter Porker.
That's from the comics, though. A long time when everything had to be a pet, you know, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, everything had to, you know, Space Beaver.
I could get into that.
Space Beaver, yeah. Derek Robertson did Space Beaver. There was Captain Carrot, right, with DC, and Rocket Raccoon with Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I got his first appearance. Which is in a magazine. Hang on, I gotta get this on. Oh, how did I share it? Oh man, that must be X-Ray Girl. My awesome producer is already sharing all that stuff. I didn't need to do that. That's brilliant. Today we are bagging Moon Knight. First
nice.
Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, and Mr. Miracle. That's what we're bagging today.
We need a Mr. Miracle right now. That's what we need.
I don't think we're gonna get one. I mean, Russell T Davies has got to get out ahead of this. There can't be a year of silence from Doctor Who after this. Usually they do that out of the respect for the last Doctor. Fuck all that shit. Throw that shit in the bin, as you guys say. And I would start schmoozing up to what's left of your fan base right fucking now. Like right fucking now. Don't even wait till the last episode. Because like I said, everything's going to get wrapped up in the last 5 minutes. We'll find out Vinder and Bell are the parents, or it was just a dumb shipping red herring love story. The Grand Serpent's going to be some villain in the future, maybe. I don't fucking know what he's got to do with jack shit. There's so many characters. I was just talking as they forgot Claire.
No, Claire's done what she needed to do. Drive the Doctor from episode 4 to episode 5.
Yep. And now she's gone.
And that's it. That's all you needed to do. That's all she needed to do.
All she needed to this cover. Bill Sienkiewicz is a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. But man, can he like look at this shit.
A lot of them used to write, dude, until they got down with the sickness.
Yeah. This is so fucking badass.
Oh, dude, sorry. I'm blackpilling today.
Oh, don't black pill. I mean,
it's just so fucking. They take pleasure in this, by the way. They take great pleasure in this. In pissing off the right people, as they like to say. And it's so funny because you look at the ratings and you're just like, you're there laughing that you're pissing off the right people and you're posting the lowest ratings of the show.
Yeah.
And that's funny. You know, that's what you want. That's your fucking message. Fuck off.
I was reading Digital Spy and they're just like writing their article like this is like a top 10 show. Whovians were so excited and they guessed it right that there's a multiverse. And I'm like, I'm just looking at the group of Whovians in a room that still like this stuff. And I'm just the picture in my mind is not something that's very politically correct, and I'm not going to say out loud of what this room is filled with.
I'm thinking of it's filled with cat litter and stinks of urine.
And that's they're like, yeah, we're so excited for the multiverse. Why? I mean, it's a time traveler, all time and space. Why do we need alternate versions when we haven't even looked all over the universe?
Not even touched.
Yeah. Well, and Digital Spy's like, there could be alternate bad versions of Rose, and I'm like, oh, fuck off. How about new characters?
There could be alternate bad versions of Rose.
Alternate?
Who the fuck cares?
Like nobody.
Who would care for a bad Rose? Oh no, this Rose is baddie.
Yeah, does she have a goatee? Mirror Rose.
Mirror universe.
If Rose comes back, it'll be the same bump as when Captain Jack came back. Very slight. People watched it for David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston and Matt Smith. Even if Karen Gillan came back by herself, it'd be a bump, but it wouldn't be anywhere near what a Doctor coming back. Ghostbusters Afterlife, well-received movie. Okay. Some people liked it, some people didn't, but even the people who didn't like it said, hey, at least its heart was in the right place. It did fairly well, but it wasn't a runaway hit. You want to know why? Ghostbusters 2016. You can't wash that taint out, no matter what. That played into it. I'm not saying it's everything, but it played into it. Same thing with Doctor Who. You can't unsee shit. You can't unsee the Timeless Children.
No, it has to be an aggressive retcon. Just like this was.
Yeah.
Just like the Timeless Children was. This has to be an aggressive retcon. To the degree that it's like, no, GTFO.
That was an aggressive buggering. That's what it was. A buggering.
A bastardization.
It is. Hang on.
I didn't watch that 2016 shit. Not gonna.
Oh, I haven't either.
Didn't watch that Terminator Dank Fate. Shit, ain't gonna. Don't need to, don't have to, don't want to, won't.
I think yeah, it's too bad Mueller isn't here. I'd love to hear what he thought about this.
I can give you some insight.
Yeah.
I'm sure he won't mind me saying this. He texts me, bruh, Doctor Who is some cosmic level shit.
Yeah. He told me the dialogue sucked, and I can't believe we can rule the galaxy together, basically. I mean, that's basically what Tectayun said.
Tectayun and the Doctor. We can rule the new universe.
Like daughter and mother. Fuck off.
It's so terrible. And
You used to call me mother. Did she say things like, mother, stop killing me?
She barely
stop killing me and making me regenerate.
Mikey Gusler for $20 says Chris Stuckman made a video where he talks about films he changed his mind on. What films have you guys changed your mind on? Also, he said, I wish I could say I like something without having to explain myself.
Well, you don't have to explain yourself.
No, but you're on fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
But when you have a channel,
hello, my name is Chris Stuckman. I like movie. Like, share, subscribe.
This is my review of movie I like. Bye.
Why can't I say I like something without explaining myself? Oh my God. Unfold your vagina, make the penis that used to be there, and shut the fuck up. Come on.
Jesus wept.
I am happy to over explain anything because I'm on YouTube and I like it. And I used to talk. I still ask my wife. I'm like that all the time anyway.
Films to change my mind on. I remember watching Ferris Bueller for the first time, just not getting it at all. And then I watched it a second time a couple of years later, and I was like, "Holy shit, this film's fucking amazing."
Okay, fair enough. What have I come around on that I didn't think I would like? I'd say oh, well, it's a show, Orville. I didn't like the Orville at first.
Did you think that it was like you're just trying to be Star Trek? You're just trying to copy Star Trek, and you didn't find that you thought it was like an originality thing, or?
Yeah, I was never a Family Guy fan, or American Dad, or Seth MacFarlane. Sorry, Seth, at all. So I watched it. And I thought it, like, parts of it were funny, and like I got the premise. I'm just like, this wasn't very good. And I just walked away from it. And then 5 episodes later, somebody goes, no, it gets better. Give it a shot. And then it clicked that, oh, he's trying to make a legit science fiction show here. He sold it as a Star Trek parody, but he's trying to do his own Star Trek. Like, he wanted to do Star Trek. They wouldn't let him do Star Trek. So he's trying to do his own Star Trek his way. And it became more of a, it's still funny. And dude, he takes shot at Star Trek all the fucking time, dude. Especially with the fucking Orville getting all fucked up with porn. He gets a virus from porn.
He took that from Space Cop.
That was
Red Letter Media.
That was sold to him from a tardigrade. You know, I would wait till next season. It's been so long, a lot of people aren't going to get the joke, but wait till fucking next season. There's a joke in there that I know about that I can't say, that you're going to laugh your fucking ass off. Okay. It's so fucking funny. It is so funny.
Oh man. Hey, did you watch the second episode of Discovery?
No, not yet. I haven't. I'm putting it off until like tomorrow, dude. Enough. I watched Hawkeye over and over and over and over again, and Timeless Children twice. After this live stream, I am going into my fucking screening room because I've had 2 hours sleep, and I'm gonna put a Doctor Who on a fucking loop and fall asleep to Doctor Who. Wake up to Doctor Who, fall asleep to Doctor Who. That's gonna be the rest of my motherfucking day after this. Unless another thing comes up, because that's part of the gig. It's fun, but like 4:30 in the morning twice in a row is a little hard on the on 52-year-old body.
Just go to bed.
I gotta finish. It's a little obsessive compulsive, I know. I don't know what there is a film I've changed my mind on. I know there is, but I'm like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Oh, fucking prequel trilogy. Star Wars prequel trilogy. I'm like, yeah, right. It's acceptable, because I thought they sucked. Like donkey balls, sucked shit, garbage. And I'm like, I mean, I'm not going to watch them again, but I'll accept that they're fine. Because I have seen worse, the Disney trilogy. Mikey Gus, $20 says Script Doctor made a tweet claiming action, thriller, sci-fi, 1 hour and 45 minutes, drama, fantasy, 2 hours, comedy, horror, 90 minutes. That's the goal. If you can't tell a story within these timelines, you're not doing it right. Thoughts? I agree on most circumstances. I think there's outliers, but I think as a general rule, especially comedy in 90 minutes, you have to stick to that.
Yeah, comedies for sure.
Fantasy TV show. I think you should start just going. You should put as much money and time as you would into a film, but make it a TV show. Fantasy involves too much world building and character building, and which makes it risky, which means you're not going to see very much. Action, hour 45 minutes tops. What's Beverly Hills Cop?
That's just around 1 hour 45, I think.
Yep, I think 48 hours is like an hour and a half. Both of those, like, I'm a huge 48 Hours fan. I think fucking Walter Hill just nailed it with that. I love the script. I love the action. I love everything about that fucking movie. Yeah, I Script Doctor knows his stuff. I mean, the rare exception, of course, is Lord of the Rings. As a matter of fact, I wish Peter Jackson, would release the unreleased footage. I wish we'd get a longer version. I love every nanosecond of that film, the multiple endings, everything. I want to bathe in it. I fucking love it so much. There isn't a second wrong with that movie. And I will fight people to the death over that.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. Just maybe to the severe injury.
Severe injury. Hospitalization.
Only if you're covered, though. Obamacare. Obama. Mikey Gussler for $10. Thank you, Mikey, by the way. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I turn 22.
Get some of the takes now.
Such a wee pup. Yeah. The takes make a lot of sense. They do. Younger than
Happy birthday for tomorrow, Mikey.
Yeah, buddy.
You have a great day, dude. Yeah.
Got a son older than you. My only wish besides being my loved ones is that I want the Snyderverse restored. There are many signs lately that hint it will happen, and never give up. Never give up.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Thank you. You never know. I mean, there's money to be made. If Warner Brothers. Okay, remember when we initially heard that the Snyder Cut was going to be a 6-part TV series?
Was it 6-part or 4-part? I thought it was 4-part TV series.
Whatever.
Okay.
I love that idea. And I'm like, yeah, make it a fucking series. Make the Snyder Cut a series on fucking HBO Max, and you will get so many fucking subs. It will be huge. Here's where ideology gets in the way, Mikey Gussler. Warner Brothers knows, you know, I know, Az knows, everybody in the chat knows, Henry Cavill coming back in a Superman film, doing a traditional Superman film, is guaranteed money. Guaranteed money. Your Black Superman from Jar Jar Abrams is a guaranteed flop, but Jar Jar Abrams has convinced Warner Brothers it's going to be their Black Panther. Oh yeah, that's what he told them. That's the quote. It's Warner Brothers Black Panther. Black Panther was a manufactured cultural moment that worked. Disney pulled off market. I mean, it's a piece of marketing genius for what is at best a 7 out of 10 film. Some people say less. Some people say more. That's fine. I think the only really good thing to come out of it was a hot toy. But other than that, I thought he was good in Civil War. Black Panther and Spider-Man are good in Civil War. I think that's a good movie with those. I love Black Panther, the character. He's an OG Avenger, man. Fucking, not OG, but he's old school Avenger. And I like him. And I liked his costume, and I liked it when he was just a dude in a suit, because that was way more impressive, but whatever. So yeah, I don't know, Mikey. I think they know that they can make more money, but Jar Jar Abrams sold Warner Brothers a bill of goods, which fucked up, I think, any chance of the Snyderverse. And what fucked up Jar Jar Abrams' verse was the success of the Snyder Cut. That's like an undeniable thing, like how fucking successful that thing was. But the people in charge of Warner Brothers are dumb, and they might not be in charge very much longer. Remember, it's been sold again. It's been sold again, and if it doesn't work this time, it's fucked.
Oh well. Oh well.
Oh well. Yeah.
Got some share here.
Yep. Oh.
Sith Coin is back with another bargain from his local comic book shop. Another bargain in my local comic shop. Back issue bin. A rare appearance of D-Day Cobra. The peerless power of Peeping Tom. You cannot save yourself from what you cannot see.
The eyes
Tom,
of a hero.
blind to the mercy of D-Day Cobra. The eyes of a hero.
Sith Coin. Either I or my wife will get to you in the next 48 hours. Sorry I didn't get back. It's just been crazy. But I got that Friday Night Tights thing I want to do, and I want to pay you. I love the Friday Night Tights comic group, the FNTCG.
So good.
CG. Number one comic show at 10:54 a.m. Pacific time and at 6:54 p.m. GMT. Is that what it is? What time is it over there?
6:54 GMT PM.
That's Greenwich
Meantime. Yeah. As opposed to Greenwich Nice Time.
Spico Seconds for 20 Canadian pesos says, I'm in the process of creating custom hardcovers for different series. I know, like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Avengers, Stop at One More Day, Death of Wolverine, and Secret Wars 2015. Any ideas for any other series, DC and Marvel? Convergent. I would do. So what are you doing? You're taking your books and you're binding them. Is that what you're doing? A lot of people do that. It's fucking awesome. I think it's great. I would say like Crisis. I would just. I don't know if you have Civil War. Secret Wars is when the 616 ended. Essentially, that's when they brought Miles Morales in.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that's it. It's over. When the Marvel said they would never fold the Ultimate Universe into the regular universe. And the minute they said never, I'm like, the Ultimate Universe was outselling the normal universe for a while by a big clip. Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate Fantastic Four, Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimates. The Ultimates was outselling an X-Men book, all the X-Men books. Hulk ate the Wasp.
Nice. How does she taste?
Like chicken? I don't know, but the Hulk eats people in the Ultimate Universe.
Okay.
Dark. It's really, really dark. And people liked it for a little while.
Just like Miles Morales.
Yeah, just like Miles Morales.
Werewolf by night.
Yeah, I got the first appearance of Moon Knight in here in this pile. We'll see it all. I also picked up some bootlegs at Comic-Con. Old school like DVD bootlegs that I had, and I think
people are saying it was the Blob that ate the Wasp, not Hulk.
It was the Blob. You're right. It was the Blob. Hulk ate nurses.
Wow, what did they do?
All right, the Hulk ate the nurse for being there.
Okay,
it was the Blob. You're right. And I got this bootleg. This is the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man, which is fucking awesome. I had these too, and I think I sold them at the store. Max,
yeah.
The 70s Doctor Strange show.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, and the fucking one of the best unsung cartoons ever. Silver Surfer.
Oh, hey, I got a notification from HasLab saying Galactus is ready to ship soon.
No shit. That's fast. Oh, I saw the Sentinel up front, up in live and in person. That was fucking. It's nice, dude.
Well, I'm thinking of. I mean, the cheapest I can pick one up in the UK is $750.
I ordered 2.
Did you?
Yeah, I ordered 2. I haven't gotten a notification.
Oh, on the set. Oh, weird.
But maybe I missed it.
Because they've shipped, or the shipping. Are they in San Francisco?
I hope it gets to my right address. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up after the show. But I'm pretty sure I sent it to my PO box here, so I think we're good on that. My mail has forwarding too, like everywhere. So it's got forwarding everywhere. It's pretty good now that you have accounts with UPS and FedEx. So if they ever get a package for you, it will ding your account and they'll always know where you're at. That's how they found me. My address on my computer was fucked up. It had my street address for Southern California and then San Francisco City, and they still figured it out. They figured out where I live because of my FedEx.
Nice.
Oh, okay. And then it just took an extra day. I was like, cool. I haven't been able to take it out of the box yet because I've been working on videos, but that's fine. That's cool.
They could be in the container in the shipping yard. Yeah.
That's yeah. Big Chief, dude. Starting to worry me, man. I'm about to cancel the rest of my orders. I canceled a bunch.
Where from?
Big Chief Studios.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm glad you said that because I've decided I'm not going to get any of the doctors.
Oh, those new ones? Yeah, they look terrible, dude.
A couple look good, but I can't give any money to the BBC. I can't.
Nope.
Fuck off.
Nope. BBC.
I can already cancel my TV license after next week's Doctor Who, and then I'll get a reimbursement for 10.5 months.
I had a Flash Gordon and Ming 2-pack that I ordered like almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, they're meant to be. They're the next to ship, apparently.
I canceled it. 3 years is a bit too long.
I think Big Chief are in trouble.
I think they are in serious trouble. Oh, but look at this. You know what isn't trouble? I love this era of fucking comic books, just the 20-cent bronze era, because they framed it a little bit. And it was just a cool era. There was monsters and it was the satanic panic.
Comics were cool.
Comics were fucking cool. They used to be cool. They smell good. The print, 4-color, everything about it is beautiful. You know what isn't beautiful? Doctor fucking Who. Fuck Doctor Who. Oh.
Yeah, I can't justify even the non-Jodie stuff, and I know that these are the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. They're not even bringing the 13th into this, which just shows exactly how little this Doctor fucking ships and sells. Nah, and I just I can't. I had to think, and I was just like, even if Russell comes back and does his wrestling stuff, which is good, but if it's the same continuity with the Timeless Children, I'm not interested. I'm not fucking interested. I'm done. I'm just done with it all.
Yep.
He can come back and people can praise it and the ratings can go up because of it. But no, the erosion's happened, and already a big swath of people have already been cut away. And then now it's just going to be over time, it'll just get eroded away.
Yeah. I mean, how are they going to survive on licensing? Because that's where the BBC is getting the bulk of their money, from foreign licensing. Well, they're not going to have any licensing. Nobody's going to give a shit about it anymore. I mean, you ruin the story. The whole part about the the continuity it's the same continuity as the Fourth Doctor, and now that just is meaningless. That's one of 1,000th Doctor. Like, it's probably just a boring side jaunt.
When You know, we have that. We keep saying it now. When everyone is special, nobody's special.
Nobody's special.
And the doctor's not special anymore.
Speaking of not
because
special,
there's 100,000 gazillion of them. So they're not special anymore.
no. And now your show isn't special. And this was all to bring in new voices and new perspectives.
Oh, do you know what? There was an article in the Telegraph or something. Some absolute NPC Rampton, window licking freaking Rampton. And they were just like, it's good that the doctor's a woman because it allows another voice to be heard. These. And I'm just like, wow, dude, that download is like 2 years old now. Have you only just got it?
Oh my
Have
God.
you only just got your fucking download now?
So somebody put up a 2017 article in 2021.
And he's just like, oh my God, must reply to this with article.
Maybe he got his
It doesn't. It's a fabrication. It doesn't at all.
We're gonna have to find that. Hey, Hawkeye didn't premiere to a lot of people, apparently, according to some data place. Hawkeye's Disney premiere underperformed. You really hate lack of growth and underperformance. You know what I'm saying?
Why did it underperform, Gary?
Because it sucked. Because all the shows before it sucked. I mean, you brought this up. How a series does when it's in especially the unique thing like the MCU, how an episode performs, how a series does, how a movie does, has a lot to do with the previous movie, series, or show.
Yeah.
If not everything to do. People are tired of the MCU. I mean, it's I get questioned on what's the MCU. Like they think it's some gotcha. Like, what exactly is the MCU? He doesn't have an answer because he's just a big misogynist. I'm like, oh, well, actually, I have your answer. I've always had your answer. There's a reason I came up with it. It was one article that came out years ago. I'll bring it up right now. But what's the MCU? It's girl bosses. How many girl bosses do we have in Disney Plus alone?
All of them.
There's 6 or 7. Most of the women.
Gary, whoa. Name me a male boss.
Dickhead from WandaVision who was a bad guy.
Okay, sorry. Name me a positive male boss other than wide cat ripper. Nick Fury.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus is in Falcon Winter Soldier. None. There's none. Maybe the chat one. My brain's not firing on all cylinders right now.
No, but there you go. That it's they've all been usurped.
I'm reading from Movie Web. It's an interview with Kevin Feige. Feige has revealed that the number of female superheroes will soon outnumber the male superheroes, which will be an enormous change, most likely for the better.
No. How? How is that for the better?
Because vagina boobs.
No, but seriously, how does that make it better? On what fucking evidence does that make it better?
Maybe if they were hot.
Fuck me.
They're not hot. They like take the hot girls and they try to unhot them. And then, all right, let's read this article and then I'll show you Echo. I hate to pick on the poor young lady. I mean, I'm sure she's wonderful and nice. Okay.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck about paying lip service to some fucking actard that fucking took a role anymore.
You never
That's
know.
what they are. That's what I'm going to call them from now on, actards.
It's nothing personal for the. I mean, they're still adult pretenders. That's what I'll say. Samba TV, which tracks viewership numbers for 3 million households in the U.S., reported that Hawkeye's premiere episode brought in 1.5 million households across its first 5 days on Disney Plus. The show dropped its first 2 episodes Wednesday, November 24th on the streaming service, and it seems 1.3 million of those initial viewers stuck around for the second one. So only 1.3 stuck around for the second one. They lost 200,000. Meanwhile,
from episode 1 to 2, nice.
Loki was watched by 2.5 million households across its initial 5 days. That's not a lot. That's across 5 days.
Yeah, that's appalling. Absolutely appalling. And you've lost 200,000 from episode 1 to 2. The thing is, though, episode 2 was immediately there to go into.
Yeah.
So 200,000 people who had the episode right there in front of them after they finished the first one went, I'm good. That is crazy. That is crazy high.
And what do we count a view? I mean, the same goes to the consolidated views for Doctor Who are almost complete bullshit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a click and it's a view.
I made a video 2 years ago, and I basically based it on the analytics of a YouTube video because they're very similar. And it's 15 to 30% of that number that you get from the consolidated number who actually watch the show. And the same goes for Disney Plus. So out of the 1.5 million they're saying watched it over 5 days, the truer number is probably somewhere around 500,000. That's abysmal for how much they're spending on this. And they're flushing so much cash into Disney Plus because they're taking it in the shorts in the parks. They're starting to recoup some of their losses, but not much. And there's a reason they flushed. They took Shang-Chi and Black Widow and all their movies and wrote off a loss because they needed to. They fucking needed to. Whether they actually lost money, I don't know. Technically they did because they wrote it off, but this is funky accounting, and they lost a lot of money and they needed write-offs bad. The fact remains though that outside of Spider-Man, everybody's like, okay, by the way, tickets available to Spider-Man near me, tons of them, fucking tons of them. So depending on where you are, I guess they're harder to find than other places, but not hard to find here. And they're going to add theaters as time goes on. They're just trying to create hype. Okay, so not all the theaters are opened up for Spider-Man quite yet. They will release some when it gets closer to the release date. That being said, outside of Spider-Man, which is complete key jangling nostalgia bait, the MCU is fucked. It is thoroughly fucked. You have fucking Love and Thunder, which is just going to be cucking Thor for 2 fucking hours. You have the Marvels. Remember that big hit Captain Marvel as?
yeah, huge. No, it was huge hit.
Yeah, made $1 billion. $1
billion.
Really dragging their feet on a sequel. And then you have Black Panther. They won't even tell us who Black Panther is in the Black Panther movie.
No.
They're like keeping it a secret. You want to know why?
Because it's going to be Shuri.
Because it's going to be Shuri and probably another guy. And it's going to be dumb. So they don't want you to know. And they just hope they can recoup their losses on the first weekend. And they should recast the role.
Fandango say that Spider-Man No Way Home just blew past the Avengers Endgame in pre-sales.
Okay. Maybe it did.
No, this is good. I think this is good news.
Fantastic.
Because I am one of the people who are saying Spider-Man is going to make $1 billion fucking dollars. And all you people that are going chang ching chong, just break it even, and Black Widow losing a bit of money and Eternals losing money. That's good for COVID. That's good in a post-COVID world. This film is going to make $1 billion fucking dollars. And it's going to make $1 billion fucking dollars because it's Spider fucking Man, not fucking unknown Asian or dead woman or fucking woke crew of wankers. I'll name that tune in one.
There's plenty of seats. There's plenty of fucking seats. That's IMAX.
Buy a seat.
We're showing. So I mean, it's like they'll add times. Trust me. So if you're like worried, don't worry. You'll get to see the movie. It's probably going to be a lot of fun. I don't expect like a great story. And I suspect the Flash movie will probably do well. Just based on Keaton, and I think there's an Affleck factor too. I think both of them in the movie, if they're in it significantly, I think that'll really draw a lot of people in. Just fucking Ezra Miller is shit. I mean, Tom Holland is fine compared to Ezra Miller. Right? He's a fucking thespian compared to fucking Ezra Miller. Dude. So
yeah, we don't want your current crop of woke shite. We want our heroes back from yesteryear.
And I think if Spider-Man makes $1 billion, it's good for everyone. I think it really is. I think it'll just prove that that's what we want. It's like, you know what? Give me nostalgia bait over fucking woke shite. The thing is, they're going to try to combine it. They always do. That's what they've done this whole time. Why do you think? I mean, people have said this over and over again. I'm not something most people know. Why do you think they inject so much woke shit into established stuff? Why do you think America Chavez is being put into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Why do you think they're doing the Marvels? Why do you think Captain Marvel had to be snuck in between two of the most anticipated sequels of all fucking time? Because woke shit is not interesting. It doesn't do well, and nobody really fucking likes it.
It can't stand on its own feet.
Yep.
That's the truth of the matter. It can't stand on its own 2 feet. And so that's why they got to creep these heroes. Fuck off. They got to creep these weirdos in to different movies because they got to try and associate them with something that people actually like.
Yeah. Kate Bishop in a Hawkeye show. You take a look at that trailer. It certainly, I mean, sure, she's going to be in it, but it certainly doesn't give you an idea of like how much the show is focused on her. Like Hawkeye is a fucking afterthought in the first episode.
Somebody said as She-Hulk. You'll see She-Hulk before you see She-Hulk. That's all I'm saying.
She-Hulk what? In reference to
somebody
what?
said that because I said you putting these woke characters in to other films to make them, associate them with that. And somebody said as She-Hulk. And I said, yeah, you'll see She-Hulk before you see the series She-Hulk.
Where's number 5?
And you can take that to the fucking bank.
Well, this is Werewolf by Night. They'll fuck this up.